sister has it. Yes. It's you.
I know.
Wintertime here at Hogsmeade Village.
Lieutenant Dane,
Hello, Forrest.
you got new legs.
Titanium alloy.
Time for my summer sizzle, cool as a cherry popsicle.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
It's happening. It's dish time. I've always wanted to do this in front of you.
Creating content that enlightens and lifts you up.
Dish, sir, dish.
Be it Splash Mountain, just pepper these in here.
Hello everyone, this is Kermit the Frog reporting live from the final showing of Muppet Vision 3D.
Right? God, I missed our daily dishes.
Yes, indeed.
You know, I really don't remember you being this opinionated.
Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the dish.
Hey. So, let's dish.
What do you want to dish about?
Anything you guys want. This is your time.
Welcome back, Fun Fam, and if you're brand new to the channel, welcome in to Follow the Bradley's Fun. My name is Ron E. Bradley. I hope that wherever you are having a phenomenal day. Speaking of the day, as of the recording of this live dish stream right now, today is the 24th day of the month of August in the year of our Lord, 2026. Yes, you are watching The Dish live on Follow the Bradley's Fun. And my name is Ron, and also known as Mr. Nice Guy. Although I have had a month, maybe 2 months of not wanting to be Mr. Nice. A lot of things have transpired that, boy, do I not want to be Mr. Nice. If you saw my post yesterday, you know, whew, I don't know, it's been a little much, but thank you guys for being here. Hit the like button on the way in if you're watching this on the replay. Yes, this was a live stream, and some people do mistake when they click into the video, watching an intro, not really understanding that this was a live stream, not a video. But if that's happened to you, yes, please comment down below, replay gang, and hit the like button and all of that fun stuff. Let's get this out to as many people as possible today, and as many days as possible as we can on the tubes of the U. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. My goodness gracious, you are the apple in my eye, the cream in my coffee. You are the pepperoni on my pizza, the jelly on my peanut butter sandwich, the banana on my bacon. No, that's maybe not. Anyway. You are the gigawatts that keeps us creating, and of course, you are the energon that gets this guy to transform and roll out off of that Park Place and onto the dish.
A toast. A
Autobots! Boy, these are good. I needed to refuel. Energy! This stuff's the greatest!
Let's see who all is here today. Snortapoopaskew Bear, our friendly polar bear from Pinellas County, starts us off with hello, humans, and other critters. Hello, all of the humans out there and everybody else. And let's see, I think this was the second, let's see, not the second comment, but Freedom Seekers here, follow Bradley's Fun. We will blame WDW, bro. That's okay, yes. And somebody at the Elfendo popped in and said, yes, when in doubt, blame pro. Smile, he can take it, of course. I'm kind of wondering, and I'll ask her when she comes on what happened after I after I left during Culture's Purple Potato Rant. Snortapoopaskew Burr is saying hi to Freedom Seeker, and Spencer Walker says hello everyone. Hello from Spencer Walker. Spencer's was my favorite gift store at one point in time in my life. It is true. No, you know what? I didn't even take one. I did not have a bathroom break. I probably need one. So just in case this show goes from being an American show to European. Of course, I hope not. Seabrew 1138 says, "Hail my dishwashers." Yes, hopefully my mic is okay. Hopefully it's not too loud. To me in my ears right now, it's too loud, but I was being told to turn it up before, and I turned it up, and so hopefully it's okay. But, of course, Texas 8412 comes in and says, "Ron, always blame Vash." Well, that's not fair. Vash is not right here to defend himself. Seabrew 1138, hello. WJB Daily, the Elfindle says, Vash on, Vash off. That's funny. WJB Daily says, hello, hey everyone again. And Griffin's View is also here. It says, greetings and salutations, everyone. Kit Kat coming in with the TPP raid. Raiding over from that Park Place. Let's see who else. Who have I not said hi? Linda Burns. Linda, hello, Ron, panel, and everyone in the chat. Hello, Linda. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Eric and Raph says hi. And Troy Gustafson, who we may be working on some things together, Troy and I. Had a good convo with him recently. And he says he needs a cheeseburger. I mean, don't we all really need a cheeseburger? I feel like we all need a cheeseburger. I would eat, I love the cheeseburgers. They are sometimes in my meals. I just bought a whole bunch of burgers over the weekend. I mean, to cook here at the house. Anyway, patties. Let's see. We got Seabrew and WJBD. Fire Chief 626 says he is present, and DJ Magnifi is also in the house. Let's see. Kit Kat, Texas 8412. Weird Rach. Oh, we gotta have, things are getting weird, aren't they?
Right.
Yes, they are. They're a little bit on the weird side of things. It's true. Chief William Schweiker, the other chief, is here as well. So we have two chiefs. We have two chiefs in the house. And from whose channel is this? Is this Erica's or TJ's? It says, hey, Morwin of House Elorok. Elorok? I'm not sure if I pronounce that. The dude man cuz says, let's dish. Let's dish indeed. Oh, it's probably from TJ's side. O2RR, that Park Place raid. Raiders of the Park. The Lost Park? Raiders of the Park Place. I don't know. Let's see. We've got that one. So I'll get back to that. The Griffin's View. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody. I think let's see. I'm going to see Seabrew. Okay, but we got that one. And skipping down. I'm trying to make sure I've got everybody Who has going one? Now TJ wants a cheeseburger. Everybody wants cheeseburger. I can't speak today. I am tongue tied. My tongue is tied. There's a guitar pit of horrors. Guitar pit of horrors. No. And yes, indeed. Now we have already started toward the goal. Thank you so much. We have a goal of 5 super chats of teal or greater. It's $5 plus. Anytime we get support on this channel, this is a community-based channel, right? So it's all about you, not me. It's us. We're here. We're together in this, right? It's as Mr. Hand said in past times at Ridgemont High. What was it? This is not your time. And what did he say? It's, not Mr. Hand, but the guy said Spicoli. Spicoli was like, I was thinking about this, Mr. Han. If you're here and I'm here, doesn't that make this our time? That is a really old reference. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. As Spicoli. Yes, this is our time, and we love to celebrate our time together. So the goal today is that with only 5 super chats, I will reveal what I said during the traditions class. As a cast member for Disney in 2014, I did something in traditions class that got me applauded back then, and it would probably get me kicked out of the class today. What is the difference? What did I say? What did I do? Well, to find out, we just have to hit the super chat goal today, and I will reveal it at the end of the show. It is not at all. I guarantee you nobody will guess what it is. I guarantee you nobody will guess what it is. But we do celebrate our super chats. So super chats, super thanks, super stickers, PayPal, buy me coffee. Anytime somebody gifts some memberships to the channel or becomes a member of the channel or anything like that, or buys something from Follow Bradley Fun Spread Shop, we celebrate those on this channel. And we have some celebrations that are specific to certain people, and maybe Doom Man Cuz will become the next one that'll do one for. I know him in real life, met him several times. He is the first one to chime in, and we're going to celebrate. Whenever we do the celebrations, we celebrate together. So if you are a member of the channel, you have custom emojis, throw the custom emojis in the chat, or any emojis you want. If you're not a member of the channel, fireworks emojis, heart emojis, love emojis, anything, throw some emojis in the chat. Celebrate these with us. We're going to start off with Dude Man Cuz for $9.99, who says, let's get this party started. And indeed, we shall get this party started. We're going to celebrate you. Thank you, Dude Man Cuz. High five. When are we going to see each other again in real life? Got to come down here to Orlando. Let's do the meetup. Lots of celebrations today. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. And we're almost to the goal already, which is crazy. Texas 8412 chimes in for 5. New goal. Review the new ORL Whataburger. Is that a new Orlando Whataburger? I would happily review Whataburger. Definitely better. It would definitely be better than the Cake Bake shop. But let me know if ORL stands for something, or if that just means Orlando Whataburger. Let me know that in the chat, and hey, maybe I will be able to do that soon. Let's celebrate. Whoops, I got to get it on here. Let's celebrate. My gosh, we got the goal. That was quick. That was really quick. You guys, okay, end of the show right here. I haven't even brought a guest on yet. Oh, thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Maybe I'll have to start a new goal. Yes, indeed. Texas 8412. Let's celebrate. Everybody celebrate with us. Texas 8412.
12. Yay! And we also have Sebrew 1138 chiming in with 2 for the doggies. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. Let's give Sebrew the doggies. Everybody celebrate with the Sebrew. And how do you follow up dogs on surfboards? Well, Kit Kat knows for $4.99 chimes in, says, let's see the cats dance. Yes, indeed, for $4.99, we're going to see the cats dance. Ooh, from McGruffle. Troy says, I think I had a fever dream like this. Oh my goodness. And let's see, we've got Fire Chief 626 says, very impressed with your physical fitness objectives and your results. Congratulations for the goal. I'm assuming you're talking about the goal on the stream, which I think we did hit. And because believe it or not, I'm still not quite there with my physical fitness goals yet. I'm probably about a year and a half, close to a year. Like, I'm thinking it's going to be December of 2027 that I hit my physical fitness goal, which is not just to lose weight and take the body fat off, but to eventually, hopefully, look somewhat as much as I can like Thor, like Chris Hemsworth. Not like in facially, but I want to get to the best, most physically fit body I can. How do we do that? Well, we celebrate by dancing, like our good friend, the Culture Bear. Nobody dances quite like Culture Bear. And we have, let's see, WJB Daily chimes in for the goal. Thank you, WJB Daily. We hit the goal. That's awesome. Let's celebrate.
Too much? Too much? It's the birthday! Oh, this is just the best of my scene.
Afternoon, everybody.
We have more supers out there, but I'm like, if I don't bring on the panel, people are going to start to
Yeah,
leave.
I'm just gonna go. I was just like, I'll be back. I'm gonna run out to Whataburger, review it, come back, and be like, hey, Ron, it was pretty damn good. As you were doing all your supers, I was eating a nice big juicy cheeseburger.
I took a break yesterday, Tom. I took a break. We had Chinese.
I know. I have to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Next time we go on an excursion like we did up in the Southeast Game Exchange, please take a break during that time.
Well, I actually was sort of taking a break during that time, believe it or not. I mean, not from exercise. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the groaning and the groaning.
Yeah, or at least wait till like 10:30 a.m. and when people wake up,
I suppose. Yeah. Anyhow. Oh, my goodness. How you doing today, Tom? You good?
Doing good. Got my third cup of caffeine.
There you go. And, there's somebody else we need to bring on who is, I think, very appropriate for the season, even though we're really not into the season yet. But, Disney thinks we are because they've started Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party.
Universal I think starts their stuff too soon.
So it's scary season. So we got to bring on a ghost.
Who's there? Hello?
Well, my burger just got here, so if you hear me munching, lived with it. Speaking of Whataburger and whatever else, you know that among the people who have followed me to Tennessee from California is In-N-Out. And they've mostly opened, I think, now 3 around the Nashville area. Just got word today.
Nice.
Opening one in Chattanooga.
Wow. They're coming east.
Yeah.
That's good. I like In-N-Out. They're good.
Lou, I was hanging out with your statue at Universal the other day. I had to go say hi to you.
Well, I find it rather cold myself.
Yes, I know.
So, statutory, you know what, at Universal, please.
Do you have gas stations there anywhere around where you are that are called Come and Goes?
No.
It's like the worst name ever for a gas station. We had them in Missouri, and it was what made it even worse is that I don't know how they even got away with this. They spelled it K-U-M and go. And that's how they were called Come and Goes. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm just thinking that if they ever put a Come and Go next to an In-N-Out, that would be a unique.
You try to keep this PG-13 and under, right?
I don't name these places, but I'm just saying.
I know, but I'm refraining myself from going down a joke thing that was triggered. That's probably brought on from old George Carlin.
Right now too, Tom, and I'm not going to say them, but
yep.
No. But you know what we do need to say?
If the show ever opened a bar that catered to a certain sexual persuasion, it would be a dish and swish.
Dish and swish. That's not this dish.
Welcome, Ron. Ron's putting on his dish and swish tonight. People, come on over to the club and we will get down and boogie.
Oh my!
No, keep your finger out of your nose.
I think we need somebody who is coming to us from a different time and a different place.
Doc, calm down, okay? Just calm down. It's me. It's Marty.
No, it can't be you. I sent you back to the future.
Hey, Doc, that's right, but I came back again. I came back from the future. Don't you remember last night? You fainted. I brought you home.
This can't be happening. You can't be here. It doesn't make sense for you to be here. I refuse to believe that you are here.
Yeah, Ron, keep your finger out of your nose.
You know what they say? You can pick your friends. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose.
Wait, you can do that if they're passed out on a couch and you're drawing things on their forehead. You could also take fake pictures and put. I might have never done that. I might have done it. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
TM.
How you doing, Erica?
I'll take.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
sarcastic comment loading. 3, 2.
Now, look, well, we will get to. I know we have more supers. We'll get to those in the next segment. But I'm like, if we don't start the show, we got to get things started. And for those that are chiming in, we already met the goal. I'm not going to set a new one. If you want to put them out there, we appreciate every little bit of it, especially new members and stuff like that, because we're trying to get our memberships up past 100 and then eventually past 150 and 200 and all that kind of stuff. All of it helps. We appreciate every single bit. Nobody has to do anything. That's very, very important. We certainly wouldn't want you to do anything if you can't afford it. So please don't. But if you want to chime in with anything, we appreciate every little bit. But let's do one thing real quick before we get started. Let's do a click it and sip it. I only have water left right now. Tom, Erica, Lou, what are you drinking? What are you drinking, Tom?
I told you before, it's just coffee today. I'm behaving today. It's Monday.
He's got scotch in there.
No, I don't drink scotch. It's rum.
Okay, it's rum.
But this is just coffee. It might be coffee flavored rum or rum flavored coffee, but
I mean,
Erica,
you can get the extract, the flavoring without the alcohol, and do it for cakes.
No, nobody's doing ghost pepper extract.
Erica,
let's put it this way: a ghost pepper coffee would be better than a haggis coffee.
Oh, God!
I'm just gonna go on both.
I'm just gonna say, Erica, I'm not gonna use extract rum.
No,
it still has alcohol in it.
Oh, but not to the extent of like an actual full shot going into your.
Then what's the use of it?
Okay, you're definitely a purist.
You could have rum, coffee, and rum. That hasn't got much rum in it.
Erica, what are you drinking?
Am I drinking?
She should be.
Let's talk about that. No, just water to finish my coffee.
Just a little one today.
What the heck is that bottle? It looks like.
Okay, to get all my daily water intake, I drink a full one of these before I go to bed.
Oh, wow.
Otherwise, I pay for it the next
through the
day.
night if you do that?
Bloating.
I can't. I usually wake up about 4:02 a.m.
Well, you've heard my joke before, and it is mine. If you see it anywhere else, they stole it from me. I always say at my age, trickle down is less about economics and more about urology.
All right, click it and sip it, everybody. I know Erica.
Water, by the way, is what I'm having. It's just plain old
Cheers. Water. Click the like button. We'll sip together. Water.
But now I clicked the like twice, so now I have to do it a third time because otherwise it unlocked you.
I gotta catch up. I'm at 11 a.m. Got to get down to like 1 p.m. by the time the stream is over.
All right.
I've been to 3. Wait, no, this is my 4th cup of coffee. Actually, I was wrong counting.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, let's get to the numbers so we can discuss the billions and billions and billions and billions being made right now, only for probably just a temporary time, because I think it's going to come to an abrupt end in a few weeks. But for right now, Hollywood is doing pretty well.
May I, before you start into this, amend what you just said? Hollywood, the institution, is doing well. Hollywood, the town, not so much.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. There are some things happening. I don't know. I don't know if Hollywood is going to be what it. You think it'll ever be what it once was? I don't think it will be.
No.
Yeah. No, it's.
Of course, even when it was what it once was, it really wasn't what it once was. But hey, I think it was Gertrude Stein said, "Behind the tinsel, there's real tinsel."
That's Hollywood. All right, let's check out this weekend's numbers. Out of the numbers, so no surprise, Spider-Man: Brand New Day, still the #1 movie at the box office.
How can that be?
How can that be? There's nothing.
I'm being a wise guy. I know how it can be.
Well, the next movie coming out is Insidious, so I mean, it's in the name. it's trying to take over, but it's Insidious. And the Odyssey is still kicking some major butt as far as financials are concerned. I mean, it's almost $1.5 billion worldwide, not doing nearly as great at the domestic box office.
if it were, and the thing is, I know that the higher profitability is at the domestic box office. So, there's a question on how profitable this movie actually will be. Lou, you can probably speak to that a little bit.
Well, when you say it's more profitable domestic, technically that's true, but not actually, in the sense that IMAX gets their cut back when it was in the IMAX theaters, and that's like 12 or 13% off the top. And B, Chris Nolan gets his cut before it ever turns to anything like profit. So we shall see. We shall see.
Yes.
The question would be, would the movie on its own merits have made as much money without all the controversy about the stunt casting? I don't think so. I think they did all of that on purpose as a way of sort of stirring up controversy and interest where there might not have been any otherwise for a story about a mythological epic that people either read in school or rejected in school,
Well, and I haven't seen it. I eventually, when it comes to streaming or something, I may try and watch it. What I have seen of it, it just hasn't tugged at my interest, which is like, it has nothing to do with any of the controversial casting or any of that. It's just that I've seen some snippets of it where the lines are spoken and it just doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't correlate in my head as this is Greek mythology told the right way. It seems like
I felt like I had a certain obligation, since I live in one of the few places where they're running the 70 millimeter film version of IMAX. I thought, gee, and here they even reinstalled the old projectors that used to be here and were taken out in favor of digital. And I thought, well, I should just, as a real live film person, go see that. Hasn't motivated me yet. And then I thought, well, I should go see that because at the moment, Chris Nolan is my presidente in the Directors Guild. I should see it for that. I haven't been yet. So everything I've seen, like what you've seen, has been sort of dark and grim and long. And life is too short for long.
Yeah, again, there's a lot of other stuff going on in my life to have to try and go see a bunch of movies right now too. But it is, I'm just not motivated to see this one. It's really funny. I'm going to tell you something I started watching over the weekend, and I wasn't planning on watching it. It has nothing to do, it's not a movie. But I have watched the other seasons of it. And even though this actor has said some things that have really ticked me off on a personal note, I still clicked into the first episode and I couldn't stop watching it until I got to all the episodes that have streamed so far. And it's Reacher.
The show actually isn't bad.
The show's not bad. The acting's not great, but it's just, I'm intrigued by the story. There's enough intrigue there that when I start watching it, I'm like, I kind of wish I would have waited till all the episodes were up and I just could have binged it and gotten over with it. Because I don't like having to wait for the other stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of it that I find objectionable. There was a scene close to the beginning where I actually had to cover my eyes and not watch the screen to see what happened. I mean, I knew what was going to happen.
Because why? It was violent, or
it was very violent, and it was something they actually had to warn viewers about before the show ever begins. Says this. It's not something. It shows a person's deletion of one's self. Yeah. So, and they show everything, and I just kind of put my hand up to the screen. There's certain things where I'm like, I want to see the story, but I don't want to see the story. So that's what I do. Like, it's a horrible thing, but I put my hand in front of the screen so I can't see it.
Well, I'll tell you, I've read all the books. Yeah. I like the character. I like the story. I, frankly, much to my surprise, found that the two with Tom Cruise were pretty good.
Yeah. Yes, I agree with you on that.
Show of this I enjoyed, but then when he turned out to be such a disgusting human being, I just can't watch it. I just can't.
That is fair. Like I said, I wasn't going to, and I'm like, I'll just,
Oh, yeah, and then clicked into it. I'm like, well, darn it. It's, I wish that he wasn't so vile and also comes across as, I'll be honest, kind of hypocritical. kind of a huge hypocrite, but
in every respect, huge.
Yeah, I mean, and he's a big guy too. It's anyway, yeah, it's that part of it is annoying, but it's kind of like there are certain Ruffalo films I'm not even going to bother to watch, but if Ruffalo's in a small portion of Spider-Man, I'll deal with it, right? But it's the same thing with
this week. No more for me.
Yeah. Well, there you go. I don't know what he said this week, so
well,
I guess pretty bad.
He was going on about the Paramount Warner Brothers deal, and fine, you're entitled to your opinion. But then he said it was because Ellison was, secretly being run by Israel and those evil Jewish people.
God, I'm so tired of that stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
such
so
a charming guy.
There's people on that I would say
called him on it, Ron.
Yeah,
its answer was literally, some of my best friends are Jews.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's
yeah, right.
It's I'm having issues with, there's certain people out there whose names might rhyme with Mucker or Wandis who I'm having issues with on the stuff that they're saying. It's crazy stuff out there. But as far as the box office is concerned, Nolan's doing well with this. Wish him the best of success. I have no interest in this movie whatsoever, but I do have an interest in what is currently the number one movie, and it is kicking a tail and taking names. Spider-Man, Brand New Day. What do you think? How quickly before this passes Avatar 2?
Soon.
So this is at 2.2 billion, $2,219,901,000. And if you look up Avatar 2, let's do that real quick. Avatar Way of Water. Oh, sure. Doesn't look it up that way. Avatar, what do I have to do? I'll just do the Avatar franchise. All right, so Avatar Way of Water is it 2.3 billion. So before you get to physical disc sales at the box office, it only needs Spider-Man Brand New Day only needs like another 100 million worldwide. So what do you think? It passes it pretty quickly?
That's what I'm saying.
What do you think, Erica?
Oh, I brain farted here for a second. Something distracted me.
No, you're good. What have you had a chance to see it?
No. Actually, I have not been to the movies in a hot minute. Yeah.
It's definitely worth, I think, going to see at the box office. Yes, it does have Mark Ruffalo in
starring Zendaya's husband, I understand.
Yes, that's starring Zendaya's husband.
Yes, I did see a squirrel. Sorry, Troy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Erica, look to the right. There's a pumpkin with a squirrel on it.
Oh, shut up.
Did I saw somebody commenting about there was this whole thread on Tom Holland and Zendaya. I don't know if anyone else saw it on X, where it's talking about how Zendaya will give Tom certain looks when he's doing something with another woman on the red carpet, and he's like, whoa, stops and backs off.
It's not okay. That has been coming through my Instagram feed.
Okay.
And I don't know if somebody is just turning a nothing burger into something with these two, which wouldn't surprise me, or if there's anything to it. But at the end of the day, it's really not any of our business. They're married.
Well, I mean, some people are saying he's being, I don't know if it's a bad word, so I'm not going to say it.
Overly cautious about offending his wife or crossing lines.
Yeah, and they're saying, I think the term used to be whipped or whatever. I don't know, but
okay.
My thought
it's called
is,
so he's faithful. So shut up,
my
people.
thought is being respectful to her. I mean, and they've been together since they were basically kids, and so, yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's, I will say this. This is my personal feeling, at least right now. I don't see Tom Holland or Zendaya saying anything in their public interviews or doing anything behind the scenes that are offending possibly as much as half or more than their audience, like some others have in the past, like a Rachel Zegler or Millie Alcock, Pedro Pascal, Mark Ruffalo, whatever the guy's name is that plays Reacher. These other people, though, a lot of times they don't seem to care, and they often say things that just could be so offensive that they literally stop people from coming.
They care about their friends who are in the same bubble with them, and to hell with everybody else.
Yeah,
to the point of being dismissive of those who don't agree as somehow intellectually inferior or morally corrupt or whatever. But I tell you what, the people that project themselves into the relationships of people they don't know, who they think they know from watching them on a walkway at a movie premiere.
Right.
I mean, they're but a tiny little sliver from there goes to the lady who has the Peter Pan obsession, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, that's a weird story.
Don't even. Yeah, that
was just weird.
It's past weird. That's more like, okay, we get your fandom thing, but really.
But speaking of weird, I was going to interject. When I watch all of the clips that you run, and you start seeing things the 17th time that you didn't see the first time. The part of the opening where she says weird, and we're in a character meet and greet dinner someplace at Disney World.
Yeah.
And the woman playing Snow White is cheerful and happy and whatever. Look in the foreground during that clip next time. There is some guy absolutely oblivious to anything she would do because he's chowing down on whatever's on that platter, and that's all that matters. And I thought, that's tough being a character who gets totally ignored in favor of the poo-poo platter or whatever the hell it was.
Hey, the food is good. Oh, by the way, since you mentioned that, I'm glad you mentioned that. It made me think of something that I saw today that was one of the funniest posts that I have ever seen. It had to do with, and for those that have been to the parks know that at the parks, they sell popcorn buckets, but a lot of times they also sell, to pair with a popcorn bucket, a sipper cup. So right now, for example, one of them is that they have the popcorn bucket of Mufasa at Animal Kingdom that you can buy, and the sipper cup that goes with the popcorn bucket of Mufasa is one of the hyenas. I saw that there. But this person in this post, was a Facebook post, was asking about a Winnie the Pooh sipper cup, except this is the way she put it. He said, Is Animal Kingdom still selling the Pooh sipper?
Oh my god!
And I'm like, that is so gross. And I'm like, that is not.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, yes. Can you please stop sipping on your poo sipper in public, please?
Well, it's better that than
no
doing
poo
it
allowed.
in the line, right? So it's an improvement on.
Well, yeah, that I think that cleared out a theater someplace, didn't it?
Oh,
yeah,
airplane somewhere. There was a story today, I think, somewhere.
Oh,
I was like, so is the matching bucket a poop corn bucket?
Hey, you know what? Medieval people had to poop someplace. Why not bring that current? Bring it around again.
Oh my gosh!
Life is full of unconscious stuff. I saw a story it was this morning. I think I posted it in our back stuff. Does anyone know what's it called? Tadalafil is. It's another variation on what you call it, the blue pill that gets you.
Okay.
So it turns out they're linking it to irreversible vision loss. And all I could think of was the old line, "Can I do it till I need glasses?"
Oh my gosh.
Well, I thought it was funny. Anyway, life imitates art or something.
It certainly does. Well, I want to look at real quick what the other numbers are because
good.
Here's the thing. I don't know. Insidious it's a sequel, right?
Out of the further. What the heck does that even mean?
Out of the further. Well, I think this is I think it's a sequel to other Insidious films that some type of a horror. That's not my thing.
Yeah, we're in that. We're in the season, the spooky season.
God, the synopsis is pretty strange.
Gemma is a young mother raising her daughter in the house she grew up in, who discovers she can travel into the further. Not the future, but the further. The purgatorial realm of lost souls at the heart of the Insidious universe. When something evil comes after her, not a surprise, Gemma discovers an ability that changes everything. She doesn't just enter the further, she can bring what lives there back to the real world. Once the demons realize her power, our world becomes their playground.
So in other words, she's a hot dog, but you better not try and hurt her, Frank Further.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh, that's a good
Rocky Horror. Oh, man. Wow.
Oh, time is fleeting.
Yes.
The Paw Patrol has a movie out. The Dino movie.
The Dino movie. So it's like, well, we've got the Paw Patrol and we like dinosaurs, so let's put them both together and by God, we'll further our quest for money. Mutiny.
I think we might be talking about this one in another story in just a moment if it's the same one. But that is a Jason Statham movie that has just popped onto the screen.
I like him. He doesn't.
Jason Statham. Yeah.
He has no pretensions of being something other than he is, and that's refreshing in this day and age.
That's right, mate. After witnessing his billionaire boss's murder, being framed for the crime, Cole Reed boards a cargo ship on a one-man crusade to avenge his boss's death, only to discover an international conspiracy. Well, I like his shark movies.
Always the way.
I like his shark movies. What are they called? The Megalodon, the Meg. I like the Meg movies. I think they're funny.
Well, I liked, what was the one where he was the beekeeper? That was a good
one.
one.
Yeah.
Beekeeper was awesome.
Interesting, but I did not like seeing what happened to Mrs. Cosby, or what's her name? What was their name on the show? Began with an H. Huxtable, Mrs. Huxtable.
Oh,
Claire Huxtable, and who was also in the Dino Ride. So very, very sad. People have no idea what we're talking about if they didn't see The Beekeeper.
But see it. It's a good picture.
It's fun.
It's a good popcorner. If you with or without a fancy bucket, you'll enjoy the popcorn.
Is it a thriller movie?
It's Jason Statham. He kills a lot of bad guys.
Yeah.
End of story. Who cares? It's creatively fun. So.
As long as it doesn't terrify me and give me night terror.
No, not at all.
No, it's
just
quickly, briefly to tell you, the Beekeepers is an organization that he's in, and they secretly police the government, if you will.
Okay, I had something else in my mind, like Attack of the Bees thriller.
No, it's
film. I'm like,
no, it's a B picture, not a B picture.
No. Let's see what else. So here, looking down this list of weird titles like Teenage Sex and Death at Camp Miasma, and
I think that's about miasma.
Miasma, whatever.
Yeah,
miasma, your asthma.
Not my asthma.
You got Spa Weekend, the rivals of Amzia King. Okay, here's my point is that I don't think the box office gets any better with anything upcoming this year. I think we're seeing am I alone in thinking that we are now
Dune this year?
Dune 3, was it 3, 4?
Yeah.
Is it 3 or 4? When does that come out? Let me look. I was looking at Disney stock earlier.
Here, I think.
Dune 3. But even though, here's the thing. Let's see. There's when does it come out?
That has potential. So
Dune, what's the release date for it? Dune 3 release date tells me that I need to verify that I'm not a bot. That's weird. It says December 14th. December 18th. It says, it's scheduled the same time as Avengers Doomsday. So you have Dune and Doomsday. But here's the thing. Those both come out at the end of this year, the very end of the year. So even if they do well and they come out at the end of 2026, it's in the 2027 that that their numbers are going to start to accumulate, which I'm just thinking that there's nothing else hits unless they do very, very well, very, very quickly. They could
won't
hit
get
$1 billion.
enough, you mean, during this calendar year, because they'll run on into the next one. Yeah, well, okay. Avengers Doomsday, of course, will be on the 17th of December. So, but see, all of these release dates, once upon a time, in order to qualify for the Oscar, you had to play at least a week in New York and in LA before the end of the year. So they would literally open it in one theater in LA and in New York, and then really release it in January or February or whenever.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's still the rule. So
I don't know. I don't know that either of those are Oscar contenders for anything other than like effects or music or whatever it might be.
It may be anything other than to you, but to the people who do that, it's a big deal.
I'm sure it's everything.
And frankly, if you are an effects guy or whatever, you're more likely to get more work at higher pay as an effects guy who won the Oscar right now than you are as an actor or a director, or because they're either making it anyway or not at all. It doesn't seem to have the same cachet, So I don't know. That's just my opinion.
So Remy D says Doomsday is tracking for $1 billion opening. I have not seen that anywhere, and maybe it is, but I just don't. I haven't looked at that. Plus, we're way too early for real tracking. I think when we get into November, then we can check the tracking on Doomsday and see if it's going to be that. But to me, there is a lot of homework that they're asking you to do first, and I think there will be a reveal for how well Doomsday is going to do when we see how well the re-release of Endgame does. If that does well, then I think there's a good amount of hype built up for Doomsday. But my issue with Doomsday is when we were in the Infinity Saga era of the MCU, the build up to Infinity War and Endgame was excellent. They did a really good job of building it as if it were a 10-year long television series that you went to the movies to see, and it built up the hype and anticipation.
That helped a lot of weak movies. It helped Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, whatever, and a lot of other things that people thought, I got to see this if I'm going to see the whole story.
Yeah, Captain Marvel, there's no way that would have been $1 billion on its own, and it was certainly helped out a ton by its placement. I think the Ant-Man movies did better because of that.
I agree.
And I think they're fun little movies to see, but they weren't necessarily required. But it was, but they made Ant-Man play a pivotal role in those last two movies, and by doing that, it might have actually got some eyes to go back and watch the Ant-Man movies. So I don't know, but the marketing teams, everybody that was involved back then, I think did a better job. And when it got to post-pandemic era Marvel, it just there's a lot of things that fell apart, some of which weren't really even under their control, like what happened to the actor that played Kang. I mean, they didn't necessarily control any of that.
Control is one thing. Vetting them first to see if they're morons is another.
That's a little hard to do sometimes, Lou. They're so rampant.
The woods are full of them, huh?
We kind of need what was the guy who played the flute and all the rats followed him? Pied Piper?
Batman, Robin, and Batgirl, as I remember.
The Pied Piper of Hamlin. Well, maybe he was like this guy just wandering around.
So
Epcot.
I think what happened is I went to Epcot. You can go around the whole world, and I had a couple in the Germany section, and I thought I went to China. Anyway, I'm a knucklehead.
Back to Super Chats.
Well, we've got some more supers to get to. Teddy D did chime in with another $4.99. Thank you, Teddy D. Good afternoon, Ron and chat. Blessed day to all. Cheers. We do like Cheers. I mean, we like Cheers so much we introduced Tom with Cheers.
It's where everybody knows his name.
There you go.
But I'm not Norm or normal.
Or drinking out of a poo sipper, so that's good.
I'm glad
Well,
she's
2
not
out of
drinking
3
out of a
ain't
poo
bad.
sipper. That'd be,
Teddy D also gifted 10. Follow the Bradleys. Fun. Yeah.
Is Poo Sipper another name for Beelzebub?
It might be. I don't know. Let's see. Hey, Linda got a gifted membership. There you go, Linda.
yeah, she did. So we can't say you never gave her nothing.
There you go. Justin Ray, Universal, It's Puddle, Jumper, Mr.
Thank
Grimmy,
you, Eddie.
Kelly,
I didn't
David
mean to
Riley.
step on your generosity with that line, but
Wolfle McGruffle the third. No, that's not that's just chiming in. Rolling Smoke Barbecue Cooking. Oh, that sounds good. Chroma Cipher and Cindy 184 looks like all got gifties. Thank you. Thank you so much, Teddy D. Everybody, please help us celebrate the generosity of Teddy D right along with us. Thank you so much, Teddy D. Yeah, let's see. What was it? Somebody had said that was some of it. Yeah, Remy D had said required watching for Doomsday, Infinity War Endgame, Fantastic Four, which I'm not. Fantastic Four and Thunderbolts, which is not worth watching the first time. Certainly not a rewatch. Shang-Chi. I actually liked Shang-Chi. I know a lot of people didn't, but to me, Shang-Chi was the most Disney of the Marvel movies.
whether that's a good or bad thing remains to be seen. No, I thought it was okay. I didn't dislike it.
No, I it's the dragon stuff at the end. I'm like, wow, because it came out really close to Raya and the Last Dragon, and actually had the voice of Raya in it, and then I'm like, these movies are very, very similar. It was kind of weird, but it felt very Disney to me. X-Men and X2 United, yeah. So there's all this stuff that, I mean, the Russos are saying you don't have to watch anything to enjoy Doomsday, and you'll just enjoy it. But also, Disney Plus put out a list of, these are the specific movies. I think there's a list, like if you go to Disney Plus, it'll say movies to watch before Doomsday comes out, and that they put them in order so you can just watch them on Disney Plus.
Because everybody loves homework.
Exactly. That's what my point is. I'm like, why? You want me to do homework and then pay $25 to go see a movie that I had to do homework for, when Brand New Day, the one thing I like about Brand New Day is, even if you didn't see any of the other Spider-Man movies, there's a setup at the beginning of the movie that tells you this is where Peter Parker's at in his life. And you know that because the movie told you very quickly, and it got the exposition out of the way. And you can actually watch that movie, having never seen another Spider-Man movie, I think really enjoy the movie itself without anything else. So that's my opinion on it, at least. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's how I felt. I do have...
Can I jump into... Teddy D is talking about driving 2 hours or 2.5 hours to get to Disney World and back when he lived in Southern California. Let me tell you something. My whole life in Southern California, it used to be 30, 40 minutes to Disneyland. Then it became an hour. Then it became 2 hours. The distance didn't change. The traffic did.
Yeah.
So, there's that.
Lots of traffic. In that Christmas song where they say from Atlantic to specific, gee, the traffic is terrific. I feel like that would be written differently today.
Well, it's funny. I just happened to be reading a really wonderful book all about the Doolittle raid in World War II, and it's going into Jimmy Doolittle's life. And he set the record for flying from the East Coast, from somewhere in Florida to California in like 15, 17 hours, something like that, back in 1920 something. So, it could be done.
It could be. We have another interesting story, and I think this is about one of the movies that was on the numbers list. And I want to get to it. I actually haven't read the story yet, so it does look like it's going to be interesting. We're going to put this on here because it has to do with the box office, and we do box office on Mondays. This is our second story for the dish today. This comes to us out of That Park Place. Bookmark it if you have not done so yet. Oops. Prime Video releases Jason Statham movie before it hits theaters. This is by our good friend Trevor Denning. Oh boy. Boy. There's an argument to be made that every Jason Statham movie is essentially the same. The plots generally center on a former Special Forces operative working on a mundane job who embarks on a mission of revenge. Yet, for studios, distributors, and fans, each film remains a standalone event. I love the Transporter movies. You've seen the Transporter movies, Luke? Yeah. Anyone else?
Yes.
I like the Transporter. I just love the fight scenes, the action scenes are fantastic with him. And I think
I'm trying to remember the one where he had to keep going. He couldn't stop. I can't remember the name of it. That was
where he was on a certain. He was on a certain drug, right?
Yeah. If he didn't get the that was. I like the concept of it. It was totally off the wall.
Yeah, because he had to stay basically juiced for the entire thing. Mm-hmm. And
if his adrenaline dropped, something happened. It was.
What was that called? I can't remember the name of it either at the moment. But yeah,
Cranked. Yes, Cranked.
2006.
That was good.
That was a fun movie.
Oh man. So anyway, let's see. Yeah, for studios, distributors, fans, each film remains a standalone event. Considerable time and money are spent marketing the latest Statham action extravaganza as a must-see theatrical experience. That makes Amazon's accidentally giving Prime Video subscribers an early look at Statham's latest film, Mutiny, a major problem. Prime Video accidentally releases Mutiny. Mutiny appeared on the streaming service in its entirety on Wednesday, August the 19th, 2 days before its scheduled theatrical release. The 95-minute film was reportedly available in high definition for several hours before Amazon noticed the mistake and removed it. Darn it, I missed it. I missed my window. I would have watched it if it would have popped up.
I would have argued it.
Yeah. The Verge independently confirmed that the movie was playable on Prime Video in the United States. Its fully populated listing included artwork, cast information, and a synopsis, suggesting that somebody uploaded the feature where only promotional material should have appeared. Ooh, whoopsie.
Somebody get fired. Or the AI bot screwed up.
Could be an AI bot. Amazon has not explained how the mistake occurred. It's funny. It's really, really funny. I'm going to say this. At the same time that they couldn't deliver chips to my front door in the timely manner that they were supposed to, they can put a Jason Statham movie out early. That doesn't make any sense to me.
It almost makes you wonder if it was intentional to tell the world about it and therefore have people sitting on their Amazon 24/7 watching for such a thing to happen again with something else. So I don't know.
Could be.
Could be.
I have a question. Has anybody seen those Amazon drones? Because there's some near you, Ron.
I have not seen an Amazon delivery drone, which, by the way, would have, well, let's see. If they could get it into my place, they could. You could fly it in.
It's Apopka, parts of Orlando. So I'm like looking at it going, yeah, and supposedly somebody might have took a shotgun to one.
I want to see a battle between one of those Torch Pirate jerks and an Amazon drone struggling over a package.
Well, apparently there's some safety stuff when they pull on it. It will release so the drone don't come down. But somebody actually took some pot shots at one and got arrested, and I believe it was in a Apopka.
Well, that would make sense.
They took a pop shot at it. Huh?
I saw a video where the drone dropped the package in a backyard
In a pool. Yeah. I don't know if that's a true video or...
So much of this stuff is fake.
Well,
Yeah.
now, I mean,
They
you
gave
can
the
fake
game away.
anything
I've
with
been
AI.
watching some of these wonderful, the person gets the package blown up in their face, or the idiot next door parks in your driveway and they argue about it, or the person who's the homeowner association person's going in your house. And one of them gave the game away because it was the channel it was on was Las Vegas Actors Cooperative.
Yeah.
Oops.
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 Oh, ooh. What's that mean? Don't worry about it.
See. Amazon has not explained how the mistake occurred. However, there's no indication that the early release was an intentional marketing stunt. Amazon does not own the film's production companies, Punch Palace Productions and Mad River Pictures, or its American distributor, Lionsgate, nor is there any suggestion that a mutiny occurred behind the scenes at Amazon. Every pun intended there, I'm sure, and no hacker groups have claimed responsibility. Mutiny was removed from Prime Video shortly after the reports of its unexpected availability began circulating. Unfortunately for everyone involved, the damage had already been done. And of course, talk about piracy problem and copies being made, and it certainly becomes a huge issue when there's a mass mutiny at Amazon. If that's what happened, we don't really know.
Amazon's going to have to the big checks. That's all.
Yeah, but
They just are. Because if they know it happened, they know how many times it happened and how many people saw it. Now, how many of those people then pirated it off to other places? Who knows?
Well, and then what happens is it hit the box office this weekend, and I don't know if it affected this or not, but the numbers are not particularly great for it. Granted, it's a Jason Statham film, and I'm not sure that he has big numbers anyway, but the worldwide box office for this only sits less than $9 million after a weekend. So I don't know that was necessarily affected if people were going to go see this or not.
Well, it's a question of where it was pirated to and how much they are part of the, especially international box office.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember what was the movie? I'll think of it. Taylor Hackford told a story to us at the Directors Guild one time about the one about Malcolm X that he did, and how they literally knew which theater and which showing somebody had put a camera up and stolen it from, because it showed up 2 days later in Thailand, and they were able to pull some kind of invisible watermark out of it and figure it out.
Oh, wow.
So there's an international network for this stuff.
Bonnie says, was this intentional? I don't know. It's probably not. It's probably just a dumb mistake that somebody hit the wrong button somewhere in Amazon
Somebody or
programming. Or something, like an AI glitch. It could have been a glitch. It could have been all kinds of different things. Obviously, they found the problem, they corrected the problem, but
like I say, the damage is not so much however many people on Amazon watched it for the hell of it. It's the people who then copied it and pirated it out to the whole universe.
Right. Yeah, and I wonder, what state of the movie happens to be, because there's always pirating of these movies. Typically in the beginning, it's like somebody's, filmed it on their cell phone and uploaded it or some junk like that in some theater in the middle of Indonesia. Whatever.
Well, yeah, and with all due respect to other kinds of movies and how we've seen that subtitles are not so much an issue anymore and all the rest of it, an action film like this does bigger business overseas than a drawing room comedy, because it requires very little translation to understand what's going on.
Oh, that
Good
guy
beats up bad guys.
Boop, 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 boop. Yeah,
exactly.
A lot of fun that way. But let's just hope that, for the sake of box office numbers and profits and everything else, that Amazon doesn't make the same
Big
mistake
checks will be written
again. Erica, ever seen a movie early by accident?
Early by accident? How does that happen?
How about late on purpose? For years, I had a bootleg copy of Song of the South.
Oh, now see, that's a whole different story.
Yeah,
it's funny when you go to the Magic Kingdom right now, at least in the monorail station, they still play Laughing Place. It's still part of the loop. Yeah,
I thought that was verboten.
It's supposed to be verboten, but it's a funny thing because it's like I went there the other day. I'm like, oh, everybody's got a Laughing Place. Interesting that they just haven't changed. I'm assuming they just haven't changed the monorail loop, but. Anyhow, I wish I was clever enough as pro as to think of really good outros for these stories, but I'm.
You are this is the second story, right? Still, So you are a second story man, but not a button man. Like he is.
I can't. I can't button up. What I can tell you is that I would imagine that probably at Amazon, if somebody asked about doing this again, there would be one answer given to them.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
that would be it.
Back to Super Chats.
We have one more super chat, and then we got the goal. So I'm going to tell my story about what happened during that traditions class. And I bet nobody's going to guess exactly what it is until I say it. But we've got from Seabrew, 1138. Jason was an Olympic diver for Britain and Crank. Was he a diver in that movie, the movie Crank? Do you remember, Tom?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Oh, I have to go watch it again.
Yeah, it's a fun movie because of the premise of the movie.
Yes.
Carries you through that you you're staying up. Like it gives you energy to watch the movie because you got to know what's coming next, and everything comes one thing after another thing after another thing. So it really keeps you on the edge of your seat in that respect. Everybody, help us to celebrate our good friend Seabrew 1138.
I always love how that dog never disturbs the pattern on top of the cappuccino when he licks it.
Nope. O2RR for $1.99 says, next time, Tom, you take the plane and Ron goes solo. Tom, I'm sure would have preferred that.
Hey, if the car gets any smarter, I'm just going to let it drive itself. I'll sleep in the back, and I'll put Ron in the trunk.
That would work. I sleep in the trunk, man. That's a big trunk. Thanks, O2RR. And Freedom Seeker has gifted one. Follow the Bradley's Fun membership given to Emily Shepard. Thank you, Freedom Seeker. You are my huckleberry.
Freedom! I'm your huckleberry.
Freedom Seeker. Appreciate you. Okay, it's story time. You guys ready?
Go for it.
I'm leaving everybody on the screen because I don't want to put myself. All right, guys. You asked for it. You super chatted for it. Here is the story of the one thing, and there's probably more than one, but this happened during my first traditions class. All right, so
you got to explain to everybody what that is, though.
I will. So traditions class is the indoctrination, the brainwashing cult phase. It kind of is when you go to work for Disney, the Disney company, and I think they do it across the Disney company. I don't think it's just for the parks, but in the parks specifically, what I had was for Walt Disney World. When you work directly for Walt Disney World, it is a 8.5, 9-hour day of work, and it is the first training that you have. So your very first day as a cast member, you go to a place literally called Disney University. Let me see if I may have a picture of that. Let's see if I do.
Created originally by Van Arsdale, France, at Disneyland.
Who?
Van Arsdale, France. He's got a window and everything. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Here, I've got my, I can put this up. Here is my picture. And this may be, I don't know if this is the first time, but there I am. That's me. Wow. Disney University. See my little name tag is on the orange or pink shirt, whatever color shirt that is there.
All right, more hair.
And more hair. Definitely had more hair back then. So I go to Disney University, and so you sit down, you fill out paperwork. At the end of the day, they give you there's a box. There's a box on your table that you can't open, and you can't open it till the end of the day. At the end of the day, you open it, and it's Mickey ears, which I have those Mickey ears somewhere. But they give you your blue ID. They give you you actually have a name tag before that they send you in the mail typically. Anyhow, part of the day was going through why people love Disney so much. So what they did was they shared some video of like parents surprising their kids. Hey kids, guess what we're doing? We're going to Disney World. And they're like, oh, the tears are streaming and all this stuff. And then they said, now we want to share some letters of people who wrote in to compliment cast members. Do we have any volunteers of you guys? That was us sitting out there who wants to read them. So I raised my hand. They gave me one to read. And here's what I did that I got cheered on for in 2014, but I promise you today would not be allowed. I read the letter in the voice of Bill Cosby.
Oh, gosh.
What? Which in 2014 was still perfectly fine. Right. But the things have changed since then, and at this point in time, that would definitely be looked upon in a very different
let's
manner.
Hear your Bill Cosby impression.
So it was something like
let's hear you want a Jello pop.
Jello, would you like a Jello pop, please? So yeah, I mean, I had this letter, and I was reading it like. I would like to tell the cast members that they did such a wonderful job. And then the people then kind of bent down to the kid and they said, would you like a Mickey bar? Kind of, anyways, I was reading the whole thing. The room was cracking up and I got applauded at the end of reading it. And the traditions trainer said, "Oh, like great job, Ron!" And everybody was applauding. And
I got a little note in your file that said, "Never a face character ever."
right. I'm sure they did. Anyway, I got like a little goofy thing, something that's probably back behind me.
Well, you are a little goofy thing, but it's okay.
Yeah, remember the frozen pudding pops? Oh, those things were so good.
Yeah, but
I think they still make them.
It's not that I would technically be breaking a rule by doing that today. It's just that particular voice, I'm sure, would not be welcomed today because when all the stuff went down with Cosby, I was like, crap, if I want to go back to stand up, there's like a whole 10-minute section of my act I can't do anymore.
Well, I'll tell you, I actually had the pleasure in those days before we found out what was going on of seeing him in Vegas. And the genius of this guy was not so much the material, which was great, and we all know was funny, all that Moses, how long can you tread water and all that's not Moses, Noah. Anyway, he made everything that came out of his mouth sound like he just thought of it there on stage. And you know it was all planned, but he had this wonderful talent of making things seem spontaneous that were actually obviously very tightly rehearsed. Now, as far as the other stuff, I happen to know a young lady who was one of the victims thereof, and so I know it was true.
That stinks. Oh, well, this was me at the end of, I think, my first day when I got my Mickey ears. So there I am wearing my Mickey ears. I think those are probably two different traditions classes. And also, if you do work at Disney, but you do not work for Disney, it's called a third party and your ID happens to be green instead of blue, you do a different Disney traditions class. I've actually done 3 traditions classes. When I went to work for Yak and Yeti, I was working for Landry's, and I think my traditions class was like 3.5 hours long. It's more like these are your expectations from the company. But when you do the traditions class like the long way, the 8.5 hour day, they walk you over to Magic Kingdom. You go through the utilidor. Well, they don't walk you. You take a bus to the backside of the Magic Kingdom. You go down below. I always joked about it because anybody who has been has entered the Magic Kingdom through the cast member entrance, it's really funny. So you go to the backside of the Magic Kingdom, and you literally walk down into a hole and the Magic Kingdom is on top of you because you're going down into a utilidor. And when people would ask, why do you go into the Magic Kingdom that way? Why do you enter into like a hole? And I said, well, because it was designed by a mouse. So you're going into a mouse hole. and it's true. You do see 5.
I thought you were going to turn the corner and find the Stargate down there.
No.
That would have been great.
The funniest thing that I ever saw about the utilidors is that I saw that I don't know if it was on YouTube or something, but it was like a video, and it was a narrated story about how the It's a Small World animatronics are actually real, and they kind of come to life, and they steal people and they take them down into the utilidors. And if you're down in the utilidors, you can see people that were stolen. It was some long, weird rant that they made you believe. They were trying to make you believe it was like a true story, and I'm like, what the heck? That's definitely not a part of the utilidor I've ever seen, and I've seen pretty much all the utilidors. So I think, and I will tell you, it stinks down there, really, really bad.
Is it like a poop cup?
Yeah, like a poo sipper. I think I can share this one too. I think this is okay, but this is what it looks like. That's traditions class right there.
Yeah,
there's a box.
It just looks like a room.
It's classroom people. But that red box right there, that's the box that the.
I'm pretty sure Linda went through one of those classes.
Yeah, Did she work for the mouse at some point?
Yes.
Yeah, most people in Florida feel. I feel like if you, especially if you lived in Orlando, like 90% of the population here has worked for Disney for at least a week or two.
Guess what? I never have.
There you go. There you go. Oh, Erica, did you ever work for Disney?
Nope.
See, Erica got away with it too. How about any of your family?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I got 2 family members. Yeah.
There you go.
Writing and engineering.
There you go. CMs all around.
I didn't say I had enough family there, but
oh well, there you go. Lou, tell us about your views.
Oh, the views. Well, I have views on all sorts of interesting things, only some of which we cover on these various channels. And so if you'd like to hear even more, if you can't get enough of me, which is all 12 of you, Patreon, Lou's Views, and it is not something that I do on a schedule. If you're expecting, oh, we'll get one a week or one a month or 2 a day or what, it ain't going to happen that way. It's as the heart may prompt, as they used to say. And they're audios, and it costs a whole $5 a month to be a part of it. And I invite your exploration thereof.
There you go. Go to patreon.com/loseviews and get on there. And, there's some good stories. Well, I went to the wrong thing there.
You don't have to wear a hat or read letters in Bill Cosby's voice to be a part of it.
There you go.
Come one, come all.
And Tom, tell us about Bark Magnitude and TJ Magnify.
My main channel, TJ Magnify, I usually cover rocket launches, modding places, weird stuff, some music, bunch of stuff. But the Bark Magnitude is a kind of a band project of AI dogs. Well, my dogs turned into AI, other pets, and music from their point of view. And it's kind of a crazy place and entertaining. So if you've never seen Rabbit Ninjas or Corporate Squirrels, I suggest you go look.
Rabbit Ninjas and Corporate Squirrels.
Lou, have you not seen them?
Yes.
Okay.
The Corporate Squirrels is hilarious. Erica, tell us about what you got going on at Hangin' with Erica and Raph.
Yep. So Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern, we've got Brood Banter, which is just me and my husband chatting with friends on stream. And we do have vlogs that are coming as soon as I can find that infernal gimbal. And
it's the infernal gimbal, eh?
Mm-hmm.
That gimbal better be on fire.
Yeah, I'm really and anyway, got a merch store coming. I'm a little stuck on it, but that's coming, and I am starting or hoping to start a new stream with myself and Sunflower. For anyone who's been following our channel, she's basically my sister, best friend for over 30 years, and we have obviously great chemistry together. And so we're going to start our own stream. And so that's what's coming down the pipeline because we want to get monetized by February.
There you go. And I like having you and Sunflower on the show, just two of you, just because the banter goes back and forth there. So we have Sunflower too here on the dish from time to time, and it's a blast. And so more Hanging with Eric and Raph. Please go subscribe to Hanging with Eric and Raph and Tom F, TJ Magnify and Bark Magnitude if you haven't. And check out Lou's Views on the Patreon over here on this channel. I have been frantically and editing this vlog for the cabins that we stayed at, and it's just been I want to make sure that this is good, that there's good information in it. It should be out. What I'm thinking, hopefully I've just done today because it's almost done editing, but the vlog for the cabins that I stayed in, which were the old cabins from the Fort Wilderness Resort that got replaced by the new DVC cabins. Hopefully I'll have it out tomorrow as a tag to the dish. So, we'll do the dish live, and then hopefully that will stream right into the premiere of that vlog tomorrow if I can get it up and make sure everything's good with YouTube. That's the plan. So hopefully that
a man, a plan, a canal, Panama.
Yeah, we shall see.
Read those backwards. They work the same.
And then Thursday is the opening day of Food and Wine at Epcot. So I may be out there on Thursday and checking out that. So we
don't
shall
drink
see.
anybody else's drink, please.
Safer than eating the wrong ghost pepper, apparently. So
yes.
You never know. Anyway, I want to thank all of my panelists for being here today. Tom and Lou and Erica. We appreciate all of you. Thank you all that are out there in the audience. We could not do this without you, and especially those that chimed in. We appreciated Dude Man, Cuz, Texas, 8412, Seabrew, Kit Kat, Fire Chief 626, WJB Daily, Teddy D, an O2RR, and a Freedom Seeker. Thank you all for your extra awesome help. One version of the Poo Sipper. Provided by Wild Man of Yavin, indeed. Yeah. Oh, Culture Crossfire. Oh my gosh, you guys are funny. Anyway, thank you guys so much. We will be back tomorrow with the dish after the pro show at 3:05 p.m. Thank you guys so much for being here today. And until next time, we will see you real soon. Bye, everybody. Ciao.
Dishes are done, man. Cleans them down to the shot.